All right, Libra, here we go. March 2023 soulmate energies for the sign of Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. General reading. It may or may not resonate with you. It might not. I don't know. But if you're here, you're probably here for a reason. This reading technically is timeless. Anything dated is. You get a reading from August 2021 that pops up on your feed from anyone, I would watch it. All right, that said, because you're all moving at different speeds on your timelines. I tell you all the time, I did a pre-shuffle, of course. I shuffle just to see what's going on with Libra here. Surface energy only, nothing major, but it's the usual shit. I tell you all the time. You should be hearing from somebody. Somebody wants to talk to you. Yeah, they do. And it's a divine masculine. Could be your runner, could be a new one. Anything's possible here in 2023. There's a big hole in the soulmate cycle. All these runners been taking so long. Universe, and you guys are growing and expanding your energy, so you got new things coming in. This could be your runner, this could be someone new. I don't know, I'm just reading the incoming energies. There's no name tag on it. All of these readings, this entire fly through the zodiac, the entire overview of March, all I've been saying about March, all I've been writing about it is about truth. And we keep seeing it. There it is, Archangel Michael's sword of truth. It keeps coming up and coming up. It is. This is a month where truth finds you, right? Finds you. You're on a hike in the woods, innocently hiking through the woods, and bam, Bigfoot finds you. It is. It's a big, big truth. It's 8 feet tall, and it smells. It might smell. It might be a little skunky. I don't know. But it's definitely finding the runner, the divine masculine, the emperor. So truth is finding them. And that truth is, they got something to say. It's a Page of Pentacles, and there's that fruitful conversation energy again. I think that was the final outcome card in the overview. And right there is the Knight of Cups. That's the intent. It's, you know, someone has an apology. They got something they want to say. They want to tell you how they feel. Offer you a cup, okay? There's the Hierophant, and before I talk about that, I'm going to talk about what's bookending the Emperor is a Page of Cups. So somewhere between, this is the intent, the Knight of Cups, and here, the Page of Cups, there's some sort of, I would equate this Hierophant energy as someone downgrades from a Knight to a Page, because easiest way to phrase it is how I've been phrasing it: you matter. Okay? You just matter. This is a very deep connection you have with this person. There's a nervousness here, somewhere in here, and it's because of what this Hierophant represents. Maybe it's someone who's already married. Maybe it's because they think you're very long-term and you matter. Again, they all think you matter. But whatever it is, there's some sort of a step down to a Page. But either way, it's communication. A little apology, a little offering of a cup, if you will. Let's shuffle. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. You know, we're going to go deeper now. So, all bets are off. That said, give me the soulmate cycle, universe, from the angle of Libra, from March 2023. And don't forget, hopefully you were paying attention on that extended for the overview, because these truths are finding you as well. Right? And I compared the two of you and what happens with these truths. So for you, there's a lot of growth potential here in March. No doubt about it. Man, these cards just want to fly out. Oh, Jesus. Flying out. This flew out of the deck. A Four of Cups flew out a second ago, so keep that in mind. I don't know where that went, but the why the fuck are we here position before the cut is a combination of an Eight of Cups and a Six of Cups. It's an Eight of Cups, and the universe wanted me to see that Eight of Cups. Fine, I get it. It's someone someone's got something to say to you. It's someone who is, you've made them see the error of their ways. Okay, and that's a common theme here in this soulmate cycle. You're all part of a cycle. So you're all stuck in the same room together. And I say that on the weekly readings all the time, and there's still a huge number of people that don't get it. They still out looking for timestamps and things like that. Why the fuck would you want that? Right? Imagine if your doctor had timestamps. All right, you just get 1/12 of the message. Well, I just want to hear this. Okay. You don't find out what's wrong with you. You don't find out anything. You just get 1/12 of the message. You're all in the same room together. So there's a common thread. There always is. And there's several in this particular cycle. You've made someone see that their life is 8 broken cups and that they want something new. Okay? So this is them returning. This is the Six of Cups, someone from the past showing up. You have a lot of past lives with this person. I think you, not unlike you and a couple of other signs, you two have done this dance before in other lifetimes. After that, after the cuts, the Page of Cups. And again, they downgrade to a page, I think, because you matter. Because you're something very different. You're something very special. I don't know. Could be any of that and or all of it. So let's shuffle the deck and let's do a reading. Let's go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angled Libra for March of 2023, universe. Give me a reading. Let's do it. Here we go. No more screwing around with this pre-shuffle and cut cards. Let's just do it. All right. The overall energy, I haven't looked yet, of everything that's going to fall on the table. That's my new thing. I don't look anymore in advance. If I do, I tell you. But it's the Eight of Pentacles is the overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table. Why is this here before I open my big mouth? Oh, the Death card. Somebody who's been looking away from you is now looking towards you. Somebody who's been distracting themselves is now not distracting themselves. Somebody wants to put the work in here. They want to get to your level. They want to smell what you're cooking. All right? This is the energy here. This is someone changing their point of view on you. Okay? We'll phrase it that way. It's an energy of change. It's a huge transformation here. All right? Let's see where we go. All right? Let's see. I like this so far. So far. This is one of those readings I think I won't want to clarify, but I'm going to. This is the energy around your connection. This is how they're behaving in the 3D. This is their soul. This is the hidden energy, the message from the universe. It's red with the energy of your connection, and this is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards over the top at the end. All right, let's do it. Energy around your connection. What is it? First card out. Fool. Yep, somebody coming towards you. Yep, we're about to begin a new journey. We're at the end of the beginning of what was. What was is the beginning. Now we're starting a new journey. All right, that right there. It's lit. It's there. Somebody's right on the edge. He's right on the edge of the perch and jumping out of that nest. Okay, I get that. It's very antsy energy. How they behaving in the 3D? Yeah, very antsy. It's a fear of missing out energy. Five of Pentacles. It's a fear of missing out energy that comes with it. It's again, it ties to everything I've said. You matter, right? You showed them that they have 8 broken cups on their side. Even if you didn't say anything to them, just crossing paths with you and the way they felt. You know, if you feel something for somebody, right? You meet a total stranger and you have these incredible feelings. You can't get rid of them, right? You can't. It's driving you crazy. And you go back to where you maybe you're already with somebody, and you go back to that. You realize because you have some contrast that you don't that you don't feel the same way for that person. That's what can make you realize that what you thought was love isn't. That was love that you had for that total stranger you met. Right? It's a bit like this. All right. So there's a fear of missing out here. Okay. Someone feels like they missed out. Yeah, I get that. Soul energy. Bookending the Fool. 2 of Pentacles. We're seeing that a lot in this zodiac fly through. It's a butterfly of transformation. There's transformation right there with the Death card. The butterfly represents transformation. But I'm more drawn to the black and white on the butterfly. The coloring of it. It's black and white. It's contrast. Right? Definite contrast, and that's why they're very antsy about coming towards you. Somebody here is going round and round in the soul, making a decision about what to do. This card backs up the antsy energy I said was on this. This bird, real, like, you know, right on the edge of jumping out. Right on, I don't know, yeah, like that. So probably why every time I pull on you, it looks like somebody's communicating. But somebody's very nervous about it. There's no doubt about it. And they're getting a lot of truths. Let's not forget that. And the number one truth they're getting is the difference you are between what they have. You know, the difference between, it's black and white. It's night and day. All right. Hidden energy. Red with the Fool. The Sun. The Sun has come up here for somebody in this. I don't know if it was the overview reading maybe, but it seems to be a very important card here in March. Yeah. Again, you make them happy. It's somebody tried to look away from all this for a long time. Somebody's been enlightened, shall we say. The sun tends to light things up. It's the opposite of the moon. Again, we're dealing with contrast here. dealing with a lot of night and day contrast. And I just got done saying night and day over here, and I get the sun. It's daytime for this person. They're eyes wide open as far as who you are, what you represent, how they feel, all of that. And that's why there's this I missed out energy here. Somebody left themselves out in the cold. What's the potential final outcome? It's red with the Five of Pentacles. It's the King of Swords. Again, more truth. There's Archangel Michael's Sword of Truth. It's a rainbow now. It's my King of Truth. It's somebody who takes action. Somebody wants to fix this. Somebody does want to talk to you. That's the best I can say. The king usually does it, okay? But I think they show up as a page if they do show up. But somebody definitely wants to do something about this. Somebody realizes that they cut the wrong thing out, okay, with this. They left themselves out in the cold. Let's just clarify. Let's grab the Light Seer deck and let's see where we go. Let's go about 3 layers deeper here, all right? Tell me about the Fool. Let's go. And randomly at the bottom of the Light Seer, by the way, is the Knight of Cups. How about that? Yeah. Yeah, there's a strong possibility of communication. It reads that way. And I say possibility because if it were that damn easy, we wouldn't have runners. Tarot readers would have nothing to do. Okay? It's not that easy. There's psychological issues in play. There's core programming. There's things that people have learned over time. There's runners that are blaming the non-runner for things that other people did to them, which is, again, psychological issues. It just covers everything. And it's part of the societal energy. Society's done that to us. The internet has backfired epically. You know, what should have been a wonderful thing has made us disconnect. You know, the next soulmate cycle, the one that starts at the end of 2031, is going to be far worse than this one. Far worse. I won't be pulling on it, I assure you. But it is going to be far worse than this one. So be thankful you're in this one. At least there's hope here. We're going to have a huge separation phase in that one. The Fool. Why is it here? The Fool. Let's see. King of Swords. King of Swords is red with the Five of Pentacles, but it should make sense with the energy of your connection. By default, it does now. This King of Swords ties me to this King of Swords. This is somebody here who knows exactly what they want to do. They're just on the edge right now. This king usually takes action, all right? But this bird right here, this raven, is what I'm drawn to on this card. That ties me back to the Hierophant up in the pre-shuffle, which was the divider between the Knight of Cups, which was randomly at the bottom of this deck when I picked it up and in the pre-shuffle, and that Page of Cups, which came after the cut and was in the pre-shuffle. So everything kind of ties together. It should in a proper reading. When you read energy, it's like solving a murder mystery, right? You do a little Sherlock Holmes with everything. So there's something to do here. What's making them antsy is how deep this is, how spiritual it is, how the potential for long-term it is, because this is just talking about your connection here. What's on top? Queen of Wands. Huge attraction. That too, again, they can't, I talked about it here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Death card that's energizing it. Somebody can't distract themselves from you, and I've been getting that a lot. Again, these connections, I think it was Aries that may have gotten the sun in their energy of their connection. There was some reading I did here in my Zodiac fly-through where the connection could not be ignored. It is a bit like this attraction cannot be ignored because I can't discount the sun. It's red with that. It's a message from the universe adding to the Fool. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Yeah, the Emperor. This person knows, they may not use the word soulmate, but they know that you two somehow belong together. And that again ties to that Raven, which ties to the Hierophant, which ties to the long-term aspect. Then this can be somebody, if they're single, that just isn't sure how to process these feelings and things like that. But it can also be if somebody's married to somebody else. Once you realize you made a mistake there's a big mess to clean up. Okay, and that can cause some, apprehension. It can cause some, maybe I can ignore it, but they can't ignore it, that kind of thing. All right, so here we go. Yeah, definitely the Emperor is extremely attracted to you. All right, so, and that's, again, adding to the importance of all this. It's why my king, and that truth is coming through in March, for sure, in a big way. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Why is it here? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? What do we get? What do we got? Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Now this is, I call it a fear of missing out energy, but it's somebody who knows they already missed out, you know, or are in the process of missing out. Okay, could play that way too. It depends on your situation. Five of Pentacles. Why is it here? Yeah. So I just got done telling you, fear of missing out, missed out, in the process of missing out. Yeah, they want a second chance. The energy, environmental energy, is judgment, and somebody here is just, you know, again, rising like a phoenix from the ashes to take a second shot at it. We see that with the King of Swords here. Look at the steely eyes on that owl, right? All right. If he misses a rat or a rabbit, that rat or rabbit didn't get away. He'll find it again and try. Okay, he will. Oops, I missed. Oh, well, I guess I just won't eat tonight. No. It doesn't work that way. He'll either find another one or he'll track the son of a bitch that he missed. That said, this person wants a second crack at this. Because somebody's coming to get it because of this king that's here. So for a good number of you, this should result in some sort of communication, either first hand or second hand, right? You might find out something, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. What's on top? Yeah, the nine of Swords, that's my antsiness, right? I said this is antsy. And I said it before I threw any cards that would back that up, and I'm getting it. I got it here, and I get it here. This is about, the Nine of Swords and the Light Seer is about communication. It's multiple birds in the air. That's nervousness about communication. There's a lot of nervous tension here. All right, this is causing this person a great deal of stress and anxiety because they want that second chance. They're going to have to muster it up. It looks like they might with our king here in two places. Tell me about the Nine Swords. Yeah, what did I just get done saying? Why am I your second favorite? Did you see what just happened? I said they'll probably get the strength to muster it up here because this king is here, and I pulled a fucking strength card. Come on. No way I'm your second favorite. That shit, I've watched plenty of tarot readings. That shit don't happen. All right, it happens here. It's right there. It blows my mind too. I'm not arrogant about it. I try to disprove this crap. I would love to find nothing would please me more than to find out that all my life I've wasted my time and I'm full of crap. I didn't have any special abilities or anything like that. Unfortunately, it's not true. My mother took me to the doctor for them when I was a kid, so they've been around a while. But I would love nothing more than to prove that I'm full of shit. Well, unfortunately, I just said it, and it's right there. They will muster the strength to do this. I mean, it's all coming from the heart chakra. It's all because the month of March really opens the heart chakra. It truly does. Truth can do that. Truth does that. Lies close the heart chakra. They make you closed off to anything. You can confront somebody with evidence that, you know, whatever, and they're like, no, that's not true. There's no heart in that. Not at all. It results in a lot of frustration and anger within the person usually. Truth. This is a month of truth. Let's talk about the Two of Pentacles here. My black and white butterfly, my night and day energy, which after I said that, I pulled the sun. Day. It is daytime. It tells me they're likely to make a decision here. It also, the Two of Pentacles here also tells me, in the context of this reading, that the soul is driving, which is good. Which is good. Their brain is getting in the way a little bit, but this is a 9. Nines are the end in tarot. That's why we got the strength card here right after I got done talking about this king. That's why this king is here. That king takes action. It's my king of truth. It's also my king of action. All right? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? And since it's my reading, that makes sense. The universe gives us individualized information based on how it knows we'll perceive it, how our energy will perceive it and process it. Right? So everybody gets it differently. You know, that's why book meanings on the cards are stupid. It's not, you got to read it with your intuition. You got to be able to tune in. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? And don't think that's hocus pocus. Even scientists are doing that now. I told you about a big article that was out, Science Journal, about how scientists are incorporating intuition. Yeah. It's their little way of saying it's real. You know, they're not going to admit it fully. But they are. There's a lot of intuition, gut instinct involved with that kind of thing. All right, here we go. They've been doing that for years. They're just admitting it now. Two of Pentacles. All right, here we go. Why is it here? Seven of Wands. Someone here is making, the decisions are being made in the brain. It's someone standing up and doing what's right. the decisions are being made in the soul and it's transferring to the brain. Someone standing up and doing what's right for them. All I'm drawn to is this girl right here, very zen looking, and that is the energy of someone fighting for what's right. You know, keeping their fears at bay quite a bit. I see that with the 9 of Swords. Okay, I like that that's a 9 and not the 8 of Swords. What's on top here? 2 of Wands. Yep. The intention's already been set in the soul to reach out. That's why the reading reads like somebody going to reach out. You know, the intention's already been made. Now, I make intentions, and so do you, to do all kinds of things, right? Everybody makes those New Year's resolutions. I'm going to stay off sugar. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to the gym every day. How long does that usually last, right? So people make intentions all the time. That's why it's real easy to pull a reading and say, expect communication. I'm telling you, maybe, but the intention's been set to talk to you and tell you how they feel. That's it. And some will do it and some won't. And people sometimes don't like that, but that's life. All right? I don't have a crystal ball. You know, I don't. Only the Wicked Witch of the West has that. All right? What's going on here with the 2 of Wands? It depends on each individual person's individual decisions. Every decision we make puts us on a new timeline. Every single decision. Everything in life is Schrodinger's cat. It always is. So keep that in mind. The intention's been set to talk to you. That much we know. Why is the 2 of Wands here? It's even the bird laughed, and he a Pisces, you know. It's the Empress. It's Queen of Tits, best tits in the tarot. It's why this is here. It's why they've set the intention to talk to you. And again, it talks about, and a direct bookend, here, I'll show you the symmetry here. Direct bookend, the Emperor and the Empress. I already told you when I pulled this, they know your soulmates. They may not use that vernacular, but they know, they feel it. Okay? And there's why has the attention been set? Because of the Empress energy, because they're very attracted to you, which then cross ties to my attraction energy here with the Queen of Wands. Again, I rest my case. It is what it is. The intention has been said. They're very attracted to you. There's a lot of feelings. They feel this connection. They can't ignore it. They can't distract themselves from it. The Death card is energizing off of this 8 of Pentacles. Let's talk about the Sun. All right? They're being enlightened here this month. This could represent communication from the Emperor. These are read together. I don't know yet. Let's see specifically why the universe gave us the Sun here. All right, let's find out. Why is the Sun here? Seems pretty cut and dry to me. Why is the Sun here? Crossing here was the King of Swords. The King of Swords is your final outcome. The King of Swords is crossing again. It's all about this damn King of Swords. Somebody is hell-bent. And I saw it a little bit with the Judgment card there, because that feedbacked off the King of Swords, and we got the Strength and all that. Somebody's hell-bent on speaking up, on getting a second chance here. Hell-bent. I'm telling you. All right. And the universe, the energy, environmental energy around them, is giving them some bravery, and that's because of Jupiter this month. And I wrote about that on the sltblog.com homepage when I wrote about March. So make sure you read that. I know about 20,000 people have so far, but make sure you've read that, because a lot of astrologers and a lot of card readers out here are going to ignore Jupiter in the month of March because Saturn and Pluto are the big stars of the show. Oh, big deal. Yeah, I wrote a blog article on that too. Sure, it's a big deal. But underneath it all, Jupiter is making interactions of various types, squares and semi-sextiles and things like that, with Chiron, healing, Uranus, change, and Saturn, karma and lessons. And Jupiter is sitting in Aries, and that makes it bold. Aries is the Red Bull. You know, it gives you wings, that kind of thing. That's why this king keeps coming up. All right, so keep that in mind. It's the energy or environmental energy around them is giving them the bravery to do some shit here. What's on top? Yeah, 9 cups. It's already in the air. Listen, I said this is read with the Queen of Wands. I said this is attraction. They're very attracted, and proof of it was the Empress coming out over here in the soul, okay, which is directly bookending the Emperor, so they feel the connection on a high level. 9 of Cups. Yeah, this person realized, ting, like the sun in their eyes. They can't see anything but you. All right, it's very strong. She already in the air toward those 9 cups, emotional fulfillment. They know. They'd be very happy. All right, this is someone very excited about the potential of banging you. I can put it that way. if you want. Why is the 9 cups here? Yeah, the 6 of Pentacles. It's about giving to it. It's about, but it's also a little bit of Burger King. In other words, it's read with the Emperor. This 6 of Pentacles makes this Emperor a little bit of Burger King. It's not quite balanced. In other words, got to have it their way. Burger King slogan, right? For those of you that are new, it's a little bit of somebody's giving. Somebody now, the Emperor wants to give to this, and there's a lot of attraction and passion, and there's cups around it. But they really only know how to give how they know how to give. So keep that in mind. That's probably why it downgrades to a page. Okay. Because, you know, their heart chakra might be, it's why they're nervous. And when we're nervous, sometimes we say stupid things, or sometimes we just do things how we're comfortable doing them, right? It might not be what you expect if you hear from this person, but behind it all is Knight of Cups energy, right? Okay, so keep that in mind. Why is the King of Swords here? And why has it been here 3 times? Okay, how about that, universe? What's the final on this? It's my King of Action. It is, and I've explained it when it crossed here. I've done a good job of explaining it. Jupiter plays a big role here in March. It's going to be ignored by pretty much every damn astrologer. I know it is, but it plays a huge role. It's making some very important interactions. Let's go. It's what's helping Saturn get its message across. Because if the truth comes in and you don't have the guts to look at it, then you're just going to blow it off. And truth's coming in here, and somebody's got the guts to look at it, and that's what's happening. Sure, they're a little nervous to talk to you, but they get past it. Why? Because you get a chance to bang the Empress, you bang the Empress. And they didn't. And they left themselves out in the cold. All right? Yeah, a lot of truth this month. A lot of things coming to light. Tell me about the King of Swords. 3x. Why is it here? What's the final on this? Yeah. Somebody needs to make this right. It's the King of Pentacles crossing it. Again, more Pentacles. Ties a little bit to what I said about this 6 of Pentacles. But the environmental energy is very stable. It's a very rational decision to do something here. Okay? I reiterate, because of strength here, they do get past this. I'm glad this is a 9 of Swords and not an 8 of Swords. And we haven't seen the 8 of Swords in this reading at all. All right? And we're still not going to. It's a Fool. Right here. It's a leap of faith. It's read with the 9 of Swords. Again, they take the leap. There's not much stopping them. One little stick is keeping her from getting this yellow dress all wet in that water. All right? It is. It's a new journey. And this Fool, it's funny because the King of Swords is here. These cards are read with these cards, but they should make sense with the energy around your connection. The King of Swords is here. He was crossing the Fool, and now I got a Fool on top of a King of Swords. You follow? And I had a King of Swords here crossing from the message from the universe. So again, yeah, they've set the intention, and we set intentions a lot. It does no guarantee of anything. But somebody here definitely is going to disappoint themselves if they don't do something. There is a very strong intention to come towards you. So strong, in fact, she's already in the air. Okay? Already on the way. Yeah, the energy is already on the way. Here, early portions. Keep in mind, we open March on March 2nd, which I'll pull on, Mercury entering Pisces. All right? That's a game changer. It truly is. And we'll talk about it when we do that reading. Well, why is the Fool here? Ace of Pentacles. Solid new beginning. Okay? Somebody here wants to fix this. There's stability. They feel like they have to do this. So, you've got someone who set the intention to come talk to you, and likely will, based on what I'm seeing, for at least the majority of you, because it's something that they have to do. They feel like they've got something that they need to do. This balanced energy here. Somebody sees you as long-term. This King of Pentacles, very, very, very solid energy. They get past this. There is a little wobble here, sure, little nervousness, and they may do it their way. All right? In other words, their way is more Pentacle, your way is more Cup. But the intention under it all is Knight of Cups type energy. Okay? It's very nice. Which, again, the universe says that because of what I talked about here, they probably show up as a page. All right? So let's pull 3 cards from the bottom. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. What else you want to tell Libra universe for March 2023? What do you want to tell them? What do you want to tell Libra? We always pull from the bottom here. We'll see. Let's see where we go. All right. Okay. All right. I guess it's that simple. 5 cups. King of Pentacles again, which ties us to the crossing energy here. The Magician and the 10 of Cups crossing the King of Pentacles. Somebody, I'm just going to paraphrase this. This is about transformation again. It's about, it also is kind of a quick change energy, but it's a transformation energy. These cards are read center, left, right. This energy transforms whatever this is. This is the 5 of Cups. This is sadness, regret, all of that kind of stuff. Somebody wants to flip that around. Why is very interesting. In the base energy, I've got 10 cups crossing the rainbow, crossing the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers and the King of Pentacles here. Now, 2 pieces of information. 1, we did not get an 8 of Swords in this reading. That 9 of Swords holds. That's good. All right, so again, they do get past it. But somebody here realizes, how do I phrase this? You're going to have to take this and run with it a little bit with your situation. But somebody here, it finally dawned on them, ting with the sunlight here in the daylight, that you're everything they want. You're everything they could possibly need. It's not just about attraction. It's about the fact that, it's what some readers might say, they can't find you anywhere else, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's a little bit of that, but it's a little bit about the runners in this soulmate cycle manifested this connection to come together, manifested your soul recognition. They did it. And they had some kind of what they were looking for built into the manifestation. This person is realizing that they got exactly what they asked for. Okay? And then they blew it off. And that's making them very upset. All right? That's part of this 5 of Cups. It's part of this 5 of Pentacles. It's part of this 9 of Swords. But there's a huge transformation. Somebody definitely wants to fix this. This is communication right here. Okay? But at the moment, within the energy, at the very least, they've set the intention to come towards you. And you've got someone here who's very attracted to you. There's no doubt about it. But not just physical attraction. It goes way deeper than that with the Emperor and the Empress here. It's a divine couple. Very powerful connection. Very powerful. And I told you that when the 6 of Cups came out. There's a lot of roots there. There's a lot of, whenever I'm drawn to that, there's a lot. And I think you guys have done this dance before in past lives. You may actually feel that. You may suspect it. You'll never know for sure. Okay, let's get real. I don't have any stories for you about stagecoaches or anything like that. I wrote a whole blog article about past lives and past life regression. I called it the teaspoon of salt in a mountain of cookie dough or something like that. You know, it is. As we go through life, those past lives, when we're very young, are right there and they're fresh. Children can access them very easily and feel them and know. It's why you might get a kid that cries a lot, right? They don't like where they ended up. They want to go back to where they were. There might have been a prince or something in a past life, or a billionaire or something, and they end up in some impoverished home somewhere going, oh my God, I hate these people. You know, that kind of thing. That happens. But as we go through life, it gets mixed up with our own memories and our own things. Just like a cookie dough. You could take the cookie dough, right? You could put a teaspoon of salt on top of it. You can still access that salt. But once you start mixing it in, you can't get the salt out. You can't find it again. So it gets mixed up with other stuff. I wrote a whole blog article on it. You're welcome to read it if it's something that interests you. But I know at the very least, I don't have any stories, but I do know you've done this dance before with this person. All right? So, and I think it may end differently this time. There's a lot of karmic debt attached to it. That's why I say that with the Magician here. I saw this is very karmic debt. I'm drawn only to the black hole right there. That's it. You know. So that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I do. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. All right. That's it. Good luck.